Alright, this is going to be a quick video on the 1998 Toyota Camry. It is the 3-liter V6. I just wanted to show you a few things about the car just to look at as you're looking to buy or purchase this used car, or you would just like to know a few things about it. Sorry for the dark lighting, but I wanted to make a video of this while I could. Just looking in the engine here, we can see that it's kind of dirty, no biggie. You do have your spark plug up here in the front. You have your radiator here, just looking at the radiator, make sure it's not cracked or anything like that on top. It's just looking around here on the sides, looking at the radiator. Be easier to see if it's clean, but that's no big deal. The exhaust manifold does have a shield over it, so we can't really tell if they're cracked or not, but I'm sure they're not. Looks okay from the outside at least. Then you got your radiator hose here, just checking that for stiffness or cracks. Looking also down here at the alternator, doesn't look rusted or corroded or anything like that. You have your drive belt here. It doesn't seem to have any cracks, anything like that in it, so it looks fine. Your timing cover here, no cracks in that or anything. Power steering, look at the power steering, see if there's any leaks around that. And generally these cars will get a little bit of a power steering leak, but this one actually looks pretty dry down there. It doesn't look like it's leaking at all, so that's good. Have your windshield wiper motor here. Just kind of looking at all the wires and everything as I go through, see if there's any leaks or anything that looks out of place, not right. Again, sorry for the lighting. I'm not sure if you can tell, but their fans look like they're fine. Doesn't look like there's any cracks around the plastic of the fans or anything like that. Everything seems to be looking intact. Just kind of giving it a go over. There's no wet spots around any of the hoses, it doesn't look like, other than the fact that it's dirty. And I'm sure you can't see back here, so I don't want to talk about something you can't see. But yeah, everything looks pretty good. Then we'll just look at the battery. It says 2 of 2014, so it's not too old, 2 years. So it should be fine. Alright. And just actually looking at the body on the outside, I want to show you how you could tell if there's any body work or any damage done to the outside of the car here. As I've shown in my other videos, you know, just kind of get a reflection. I know it's not daylight, but you can still get the reflection of the lights in the panel. As I go from this side, see that little reflection right there? Just catch that and follow that little reflection along the panels of the paint, and you can see how all the panels are the same as I'm going along. So you're just following that little light reflection, and you're still getting the same reflection in every panel. So there's definitely been no body work or anything to this side of the car whatsoever. And you can tell down here on the bumper, again, just look at the tires real quick. It's a little dark in here, but it does have really good tread. There's no cracks on the outsides of the tires. Looking inside at the rotors, just touch the rotors real quick. The rotors are fine. I don't feel any ridges or anything of the sorts. Kind of looking at the side skirts here, just seeing if there's anything to the bottom of them. You know, just normal wear from probably being in the car as they open the door. Also actually check the top of this car, and you can see it has a little spot here, and actually this area around here, actually around the sunroof, as you can see. I'll give you a better view, but that's just due to heat exposure, so it's probably been sitting out in the sun for a while. It's honestly not a big issue. I wouldn't be concerned about it being in an accident or anything like that. because it's on the top of the car on no other panels. And then actually just looking at the hood's up. It's getting the rack and steering pinion work to it right now. But yeah, the hood looks fine. You can see you have a solid reflection there. It is dirty, but yeah, you're getting still, I can tell right away you're getting a solid reflection in the paint. Not too much to worry about. And this is a negotiating aspect here of the car. Something to use to help bring the price down if you're looking to get something of this sort. And then you can look at the trunk here, see we have a solid reflection. Just a little swirl scratches in the paint, nothing too big, you could buff it out. Can't really see the back here too much, so I don't want to go over that. Try to hang a light so you can see a little bit on this side of the panel. But yeah, we'll just follow this little light. We'll take that down each panel here as far as we can go before it gets dark. That's probably about what we can see. But yeah, I mean, as you go down, you can just tell that all the panels match. I mean, that this light just stays the same as you go from panel to panel, as you can see it. If that light changes, however, you might want to take another extra look at the panel. Looking inside here, the dashboard's nice. It's like a hard material. It's not really leather or anything. You do have leather wrapped steering wheel. It does have a little bit of cracking on this front seat and ripping, but you know what? For these kinds of cars with 160,000 miles for a 98, I mean, this thing is pretty darn good shape. Really nice leather. Actually, really beautiful seats inside. You can see. Oops. Really, really pretty leather seats, even in the back.